everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, welcome to you. Just before we start the weekly readings, I just want to put a shout out to somebody. I am going to link their social media pages below. Instagram page, okay, do check that out. It's Crystal Harmony UK. She has a website as well where she sells all her crystals and sort of jewellery and what have you. I've been purchasing from her now for quite some time. I love her jewellery, the crystal jewellery. I love to wear this because of the properties, guys. It gives so much, it's like so much metaphysics in crystals, okay, for those of you who love that side of things. She sells like little quaint sort of natty little ornaments. That's an incense burner there that you can put your incense sticks in. Really reasonable prices as well, guys. She's just started a YouTube channel up again, so I will put the link to that. She describes the properties of crystals on there, so she's a lovely person, okay, you will warm to her. This was just my way of thanking her, really, because she's been really kind to me with my purchases of late. So yeah, do check out her details and also look into the properties of crystals and how they can benefit us as human beings on this planet. So with that said and done, let's get on to the weekly reads. I'm now going to reading for the lovely star sign of Aquarius. Aquarius. We always have to sing, don't we, Aquarius, for you. So let's have a look what's coming out in the energies for my lovely Aquarians this week. I hope you're doing okay, guys. So we've got the book out this week, and I sat quietly as I do and pulled out 15 cards for you. So let's have a look what's coming out in the storybook for you this week. First card that comes out, Aquarius, is the lovely card of rest. Now this could be sort of a message to you to slow down this week. You need to take a load off and need to take rest yourself, or it can be about somebody around you who may have gone through a recent little operation where they need to recoup and you're looking after somebody, caregiving. So however that resonates with you this week, but the key focus is about rest. Next card that comes into the equation is the beautiful card of Ace of Earth. The stag is a proud animal. The stag is there sort of on solid ground, but he's waiting for something to come in. Now, for some of you on the romantic side of things this week, because we're going into Valentine's, I feel that this is someone waiting to see whether they do get a message or a present or a Valentine coming in. This is not going to resonate for everybody. This is for a few of you out there where you are sort of observing and waiting just to say, I wonder if I will get a card off that person. I wonder if I will get some kind of message on Valentine's Day. So that's just sort of a few of you out there. On the general collective, however, there's just something that you are waiting to come in. It's as though you can't move from a situation at the moment. It may be that something's been put on hold and you are patiently waiting for a letter or information to come in so that you can start the next stage of the process. So however that resonates with you this week, my lovely Aquarians. We then have the beautiful card of chemistry. So that sort of knocks on to what I was saying just previously about being Valentine's. There are some of you out there, Aquarius, there's sort of a big stakes going on this week of, is this going to happen? Do I make this move? Do I send that Valentine's card? Do they send that Valentine's card? So there's some chemistry going on here in the love aspect, because we're in the week of love on the 14th of February, for those of you who sort of do partake into the Valentine's scenarios. However, there is some of you are going to meet somebody where chemistry is there, and natural chemistry. I feel for some of my Aquarians, then this could be in a new place of work, a new place of study, where you hit it off instantly. There's chemistry there with somebody, so just to be mindful of that. We then have the beautiful cards coming out of the Queen of Swords and Tiny Triumphs. I love this card. I love the suit he wears there. But the Queen of Swords, will take this into context first. This is sort of the stag energy that we had previously, where you're waiting. There's this waiting, anticipation, okay, ready for action, just waiting for the nod, basically. So there's something going on around you where you're waiting for the go ahead, you're waiting for someone to say yes, okay? And then we move into the card underneath, which is tiny triumphs. And I just feel this, something has to come out this week. There has to be sort of a take to take with somebody. You have to sort of make your feelings known. A mouse is a small, tiny creature, but it's emphasised in this picture as being quite a larger than life character. And this is what I feel for some of you this week. You have to have your voice heard. The little mouse has to be portrayed into someone to be reckoned with. So, but there's legalities here. I always look at the crow when they're wearing this top hat, that there's some issues going around you where you need to speak up, you need to ask the right questions, but by doing so, you will get the information you need to then move on. There's something about a holding process here. It could be, as I say, you could have put an application in, or somebody around you could have put an application in. It could be to do with finances, it could be to do with properties, okay? But there's something here saying something is on hold. You need to speak to somebody, you need to voice your opinion, but you will triumph on this, and then you'll be able to move on, okay? So then we have friction coming in. This is a frustration, a frustrated type of energy. I feel for some of my Aquarians, you'll be coming across a situation where there will be friction, as in you are requested or asked to do something, and you get to this sort of mindset of, why has it got to fall on my shoulders? Why is it my responsibility? And this is where the friction comes in. I feel someone's going to try and persuade you to do something this week that you don't want to do, and it can cause a bit of uneasiness within a work ethic or a family environment. But it's just to be aware that there is some kind of friction going on. It could be your feelings that you are holding within, not happy about how you're being treated in a certain situation, how something is not being followed correctly. They're telling me now there's like a procedure that's not being followed correctly, and this can cause a lot of friction. So just to be mindful of that energy, because don't let it affect your health, because I look at the green in this card and it's better to just walk away, okay? Say your piece, walk away, and then leave the ball in their court. They're just saying leave the ball in their court. But I think it's sort of coming on from the previous page, but it's like you've got to speak out. The tiny mouse has got to speak out and voice your opinion. But yeah, it can cause friction in between, but at the end of the day you will get the outcome you require. So just to be mindful of the energy that it's sort of portraying for you. We then have the card of the prison wife, self-sabotage, poverty and consciousness. This is this situation that is going on around in your mindset. The prison wife is, you do feel stuck at the moment in a situation. It could be, as I said, in the romantic side of things, where you're just waiting to see if somebody's going to act this week around the 14th, being Valentine's Day. However, the prison wife can be self-sabotage. You're making things, making mountains out of molehills, basically. So this energy comes in to say, well, okay, just say what you need to say, put the ball in their court. Don't sort of self-sabotage and make things look bleaker than they really are. Okay, so don't think that everything is, everyone's, I want to say like they're trying to tell me that everyone's against you, because that's how some of you are feeling. Everything's not going my way, everybody's sort of against me, and it's your own mindset that is putting the walls around you in the jail sense. So to be mindful of that as well. We then have the Angel of Love coming in. That's a beautiful card. And this is just a reminder to say love is around, and love will be shown to you this week. So those of you who are thinking or waiting on sort of a romantic gesture or message to come through, then having the angel of love, the love is around you. It's also about self-love, because you've been giving yourself a hard time maybe of late. It's just to say, reaching inwardly and, you know, start to love yourself. Don't, the sort of self-hatred here, there's sort of some kind of guilt going on, and you've got to let that go, because you've done nothing wrong, basically. Okay, you've done nothing wrong, but you're just sort of worrying over things, making sort of meeting your problems halfway type of energy. So just remember, the angel of love comes in to say, look, don't be so hard on yourself, or love is going to be coming in this week. We then have the animal spirit cards, and we've got the energy of the whale, which is the alchemical sign of water, with the unicorn, which is the spiritual realms. Things are being sort of placed behind the scenes for you. The unicorn is a magical being. I associate the magic with the magic of the universe, okay, the divine, whoever you believe in, God, and things are being moved, okay. The whale is your energy. It's a forceful energy, and it's an emotional energy attached to water. You can't wait to move on from a situation. You can't wait for something to move on, okay, to progress. But just know that the unicorn is the magical energy where the universe is saying things are progressing, but don't get so emotionally caught up on the negatives at the moment. You can't see the full picture, but things are moving in your direction. And then we have this beautiful card of 5 of stars, and it's diversity. And the diversity is like wishes coming in here, okay? The wishes are coming in. And diversity is about get yourself ready for change. Be diverse, okay? It's more of a card to me in this reading of planning. Get ready for the changes that are coming in. And we've got a beautiful sort of sunset here on calmer waters. But 5 is about change. Okay, 5 is about change, and something is going to be materialising in. I want to say the 5th month is important, which is May. So if you are sort of tying up loose ends on something, or trying to achieve something at the moment, by the time May is here, your dream, your wish, whatever that is, will be in full fruition. So May is important, and big changes will be coming in on the 5th month for you. We then have from Spirit, the only negativity is that which you allow into your life, which I've been trying to say to you with the prison wife card that we had earlier, the self-sabotage. And Spirit are coming in now to say exactly this. The only negativity is that which you allow into your life. So start to focus on the positives, okay? Keep those in your mindset for the long haul, the future vision. Things, you know, maybe causing issues at the moment where you've got this friction going on, but don't let it sort of consume you, if possible. I know that's hard sometimes when, you know, we're out of sorts with people around us, but I want to say, don't let others put the negativity on you either, okay? Because we can get people in our lives who will try and, you know, say, why are you doing this? You shouldn't be doing that, and one thing like that. And you've just got to say, take a step back from them and be that mighty mouse, as I call them previously, where he's sort of standing up for himself. And this is what you've got to do. Spirit is saying, stand up for yourself and don't allow any more negativity to come encroaching onto you. We then have the fairy realms coming in, and we've got the beautiful card of discovery, the fairy of discovery at the top here, and also pedestal. So the fairy of discovery is just that. Some new adventures going to be coming in for you. There's something staring you right in the face as well. The answer is staring you right in the face. This could be to do with going on around some kind of health issues, or somebody who's got health issues around them. And it's as though they're saying to you, you know what's wrong. The answer's staring you straight in the face, but you don't seem to be doing anything about it. And the reason I say that is because of the pedestal fairy. It's as though something has been put on hold. Something has been looked at or investigated. It's been put on hold there to be viewed. So there's some kind of viewing energy here going on where you're trying to discover some information. It can also be the pedestal where you've got this person on the romantic link and you've put this person on a pedestal and thinking, you know, I'm dreaming here. They wouldn't be interested in me in whatsoever. So the pedestal comes in to say you've got this energy of putting somebody, or somebody's putting you on a pedestal. So just to be aware of that, because then that can become a discovering sort of energy. The fairies are saying somebody has got you on a pedestal that you may not be aware of, and this person is literally right in front of your face. Okay, it could be somebody you work with, it's somebody who could be a close friend, and you've never really saw them as anything else but friends. So there is that going on for some of my Aquarians as well. We then have the special card came out for you when I was shuffling the cards, and it's 777. Okay, angel number, the universe is sending loving rays your way. So it's a magical time. Magical energies are around you. You may be unaware of it at this moment with what's going on. If there's this friction, this angst, this worry that you're sort of placing there, but it's a beautiful energy to come out. 777. You could be seeing sevens this week as well, and the 7th of March is also an important date for you, Aquarius. So I'm just going to grab the movie book of answers just to finish this reading off for you, and let's have a look what comes out in this book for you this week. You can make it if you run, and it's Dr. Ellie Sattler from Jurassic Park. So there's something here just giving you a message of you can do it, you can make it if you run. I feel like some of you are either catching sort of cold feet type of scenario, thinking to yourself, I couldn't possibly, and it's like saying you can do this, you can make this, but there's a time frame and you've got to sort of pick up the pace. Okay, so get your running shoes on, okay, Aquarius. So I hope you can take something from that reading this week. Don't forget to check out your moon and rising signs, and until next time, you take care. Bye then.